All right, sadly, another new car theft to tell you about tonight at Union Station. Thieves have taken at least 2 vehicles there in the last few days. Those cars belong to rideshare app drivers who had gotten out to help their passengers. Our Katie Lusso spoke with one of those drivers last week. And Katie, tonight you spoke to one of the passengers. What is she telling you?
Well, it's really an unfortunate situation. She told me tonight that she appreciates when drivers get out to try and help, but says that may no longer be a good idea. She says this is your reminder to make sure if you get out of your car, even if it's just for a few seconds, that you turn the ignition off and lock your door.
Here I come to my home, Union Station, 7 o'clock in the evening. This is happening.
Jessie Savy and her husband watched the ball drop in Times Square on New Year's Eve, but spent their first night of 2024 with police. They arrived to Union Station around 7 p.m. on New Year's Day and had ordered a Lyft to take them home to Bethesda. The driver got out to help them.
I was opening the door to get in the car, and all of a sudden I felt the car moving.
She says the driver immediately ran up to the driver's side of the car, yelling at the person who had jumped inside.
Hey, that's my car. The guy just drove off.
Luckily, she says the car and suitcase that was in the trunk was found the next day, and none of their belongings were missing. But just days later, on January 4th, it happened again.
My knees, my elbow.
WUSA 9 spoke exclusively with Carlos, a Lyft driver last week who had his car stolen at Union Station as he tried to help his passenger.
She just drove and I was like practically dragged.
Carlos had been driving for Lyft after an unfortunate series of events, serious health issues, a partially amputated finger that forced him to leave his decades-long career as a healthcare aide. Not only was his car stolen, but cash he was planning to take to the bank to pay his mortgage stolen as well.
I'm going to be strong and get up. Something happened.
Sadie says it's terrifying and unfair because these drivers were just trying to help passengers like her.
It may be too much. You say you turn the car off, you take your key out because they're coming out for a very short time. But all this is happening right now, so maybe we need to do that for right now.
So luckily, her driver's car and her belongings were recovered, but unfortunately, Carlos has not been so lucky. I spoke with him just in the last few hours, and he told me not only has he not been able to get his car back, he still has to drive for these rideshare apps because that is his only option when it comes to making a living. Now, a lot of you stepped up last week and donated money to his GoFundMe page. We put that link back up for you if you still want to head over there and donate. It's up right now on WUSA9.com. Outside Union Station, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.
Yeah, this is a reminder that it happens so quickly. We got to stay vigilant. Katie, thank you.